Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. It is Axis the Jester here, and today I will be showing you all the crafting recipes for weapons currently in my mod. No, not that. Now, some of them will seem impractical, just like some of the weapons, and that is the entire point of this mod. It's meant to be a funny mod, but I'm serious about it. It's like a serious mod. It's oriented for combat, but most of the weapons are meant to be funny but balanced. The first recipe will be for the block Scalibur. Right, or the block caliber, which when placed gives you a 50% like a 50% chance to get an iron sword. See, like a 49% chance to get the Excalibur Breaker. Yep, that's how you get the whole sword in the stone, still stuck in the stone spiel for my mod. But it's got a very rare chance of giving you the legendary Sword of Legend, which is something I haven't bothered trying to get on my first try. Speaking of which, this is how you make the legendary Sword of Legend. What? The heck? Okay, so I had the wrong sword. It's meant to be this. Speaking of which, I think, if I remember correctly, you can do this. Nope, you can't. Well, there's some way to merge them together to make this, the atom splitter. It'll just be a second while I figure that out. Okay, well, I have yet to implement a crafting recipe for the atom splitter, but it's going to be something along the lines of this. Like that in a smithing table. So, like, that there, then the legendary sword of legend here and here. Let's see. Next, this one's for a good pal of mine. Oh, misery. Everybody. Boom, the feedbacker from Ultra Kill. It's not. It's kind of janky on the right side. It's meant to be on the left side. Like the visuals anyway. It can't be used to parry. That's why it says may not work as advertised. Because I want that one to be a weapon. Then if you can tell what from the colors what this one's going to be. The feedbacker and knuckle blaster, which once again it's a weapon. It looks better on the right side as well. You can even see little feathers, as I call them, on the feedbacker. But also, right click to explode. Once again, it says may not work as advertised. I do not personally know Hakita, so these are just fan weapons. I forgot how this was. I think it was like this. Yep, and then the V1 brace. So this has R to shoot an ender pearl, right click to shield. So this one's less of a combat oriented weapon. Look at that. Look how smooth that brace is. But yeah, this one's less of a combat oriented weapon. And then G to explode. You press G to explode. It gives you a pretty good resistance for some time. Also puts it on cooldown, meaning it can't be used. This is just to balance it out because it explodes with a bunch of power. You can use it to teleport around. Yeah, it's a bit too overpowered. Not that I care for. So it's just an attempt to balance it. And bro, it looks so beautiful. I know that there's a bit of a missing color, but I'm a bit too lazy to fix that. Sorry to anyone that triggered. Oh, whoops, spoilers. Something like this, this, this. The greatsword. Just, yep, one of the swords in my mod. It has no special effects except that it's used for like 5 different crafting recipes, I think. Let's see. One. The broadsword. You can right click this. Yeah, when you right click, you got a 50% chance to be given mining fatigue and strength 3, I think it is. Then you got the twisted sword, which gives you haste and weakness for the effect, so you can hit faster. But to balance it, it gets weaker because these are meant to be like relatively easy swords to get. They're not meant to be overpowered. Oh no, not that one. This one, and then the quilted daggers. They do not stack. This is just what happens if you take them straight from the stone cutter. I just need to see something. No, 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 no. Great sword. Brown. Yeah, see, they don't stack. But essentially, when you have both of these, one in your main hand, one in your offhand, you get very random levels of haste. So to make up for the 6 attack damage. But unless you've watched this video or have JER, you're probably never gonna figure that out. This is one of the stupidest swords. The incense sword. It is just it's just a wooden sword but worse. It's harder to it's it's less convenient to get. It's slightly slower to attack, and all it does is um gives you a little smoke pillar above your head. Not like anyone's going to be able to use that to track you, but like if they know you have this weapon on you, then and they got a keen eye. Good luck escaping. Uh, Let me go over to here. This one is Delta Kunai, I think. What? Don't tell me I used the wrong thing again. Hold on, I'll be. Yeah, I used the wrong smithing template. It's meant to be. The Delta Kunai, which is. Cool. But it only deals like 6 damage. It's like an iron sword. Yeah, see, look, just like an iron sword, but you can shoot a projectile. It's got a poorly made 3D model that's also slightly off-centered, I think. Um, a cool tooltip, quite cool tooltip. You can decide that for yourself. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, it's just an iron sword, a projectile, and a tooltip. Oh my god, I did that wrong. Oh my gods. The baseball star template. This one's also for a good friend of mine and another friend. Now, if you go like this, that, rather than using a netherite template, if you use a baseball star template, you get the 2-star striker. If I go to the netherite sword, it's got like the same stats, but I can't really show you because I don't have anyone to play with. But one, it looks cool, like a baseball bat. Who would have thought? And 2, it deals extra damage to enemies inflicted with the melees. So, slash summon zombie. I'm stupid. Let me go like this. Let me just use trapdoor so I can actually see it. You can't get out of this? Okay, yes you can. Okay, now. So watch. 1, 2, 3. I spawn a husk at the melees. Let's take that. That's just regular melees, nice. So it's now afflicted with the melees, and it takes 3. Whereas if I use a, hold on, it's probably not very efficient. Oh god. See how that one had the melees and it took 4 to kill? I didn't even realize. So now he'll have melees 1. Oh, it still only takes 3. God damn it. No. Watch. 1, 2. Now if I go like this. Slash effect. Give. The melees. The melees. 20, for example. Oh, God. No, if I go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. God. Okay, so I must just be rolling low, but it's meant to deal some extra amount of damage to mobs inflicted with the melees. I also think it doesn't have durability, if I remember correctly. Because I like weapons that don't have durability. Let me check. Oh, God, I need that spawn egg. Otherwise, it'd just be a useless frickin' malaise infected fish. Let's see if I hit you. Yeah, see? It's just like a netherite sword, but it's meant to do more damage to malaise to mobs, and it doesn't have durability. That's the only main differentiating factor. The no durability part. Now, this is both for the same thing. She's got 2 recipes. The Tamashi tokens. You make them with soul soil or soul sand, a golden nugget, and an echo thingy. What they do is give you a random good effect for 30 seconds, or they got a really low chance that if they don't give you any of the good effects, they'll instead place something down. Oh, I got 2 for 2 regeneration. I think regeneration is the most likely. Oh, yep, and then that's the. This is the weapon that Tamashi tokens are for. It's not fire. They're unstable souls of the damned. Yeah, but killing gives you Tamashi tokens. This is the J-Day. It is a katana made for a friend of mine. So if I go slash some. It's like a netherite sword, but slightly slower. It is relatively easy to make though. Hold on, let me just. Oh my god! Chicken jockey! Chicken jockey! Oh, boom, look, first try. Such is the power of the chicken jockey. Jesus Christ, Lord's help me, God's help me. Let's see, boom, drop the Tamashi token. I think if I remember correctly, Tamashi is Japanese for soul, according to my friend. According to the friend who this weapon's for, Tamashi means soul in Japanese. So if I get it wrong, I'm no profession. I'm not profession. I'm not Japanese. Oh, saturation. This is just what I've been told. I just had to go help my sister with something there. But I'm pretty. If I remember correctly, there is no limit to what effects, so long as they're positive. Sorry, my dog was one of the dogs in our house just knocked over my sister, and she's quite frankly irritated, to put it blandly. And so if you hear yelling in the background, it's my sister getting up a dog. Oh my god, of course it's meant to be. Oh, of course, I got it wrong again. Boom. The mystery mask. My absolute favorite armor. A bit laggy, but boom, it gives you night vision. I need to increase the duration, so then it's not so laggy. Okay, it's not gonna show up in this.
Half%.
Quay, not now, please. Wait, so you're at 25% through it, Quay? Nice.
I've been just watching my 5-hour long video. To pass the time.
Where am I up to? I think I'm up to here. Oh, yep. Up to here. So this is the last part of the Tamashi set. The curse. What it does is gives itself away very easily. And put you on fire for 100 seconds. Yeah, and yeah, you burn for like 100 seconds.
Oh, that's nice.
This one right here, the Midas touch. It's meant to only have like 200 uses, but for some reason the durability doesn't work on it. I think it's got effects when you hit something. Oh god, malaised. Well, the greedy man ain't nothing but a fool. Oh, yo! Yeah, so when you spawn, the malaise has a chance to spawn on you, and it's because like every entity that spawns has a chance to get malaise 1, 2, or 3, and all villagers, pillagers, and players um get nauseated and poisoned from it. Now, this is the last recipe involving the feedbacker. A fistful of dollar. It is very much inspired by Ultra Kills plus fistful of dollar style points. But look at it, it's beautiful. What it does is it says plus fistful of dollar and applies with the golden effect for 5 seconds. And what that does is slightly increases your gravity per level, increases your damage, and I think also increases your toughness. Yeah, see, look, I can't jump full blocks anymore. Now, if I go into creative mode, I think you can also coin. They're meant to intensify the effects, but they don't. And I think I've forgotten, but I think if you have the V1 brace, V1. What the heck? The V1 brace and fistful of dollar, hand in hand. Get it? One, it looks cool, but two, yeah. See, it gives you golden 2, and it gives you for longer. And then coins don't really do anything. The coins were meant to like increase the power of the fistful of dollar, but I think they're just used for villager trades. Hold on. I need to fix a devil knife sprite, but like, Ah, yeah, I've forgotten. I'll check later. I'll make a different video on it. Like, yeah. Shoot. Let's see. Gold ingots. Where the heck is it just... Is it in here? Oh, yeah. That makes coins. Oh, now this is one I made for my beloved sister. Oh, I think it was... Shoot. Here. I think it was like this. Yeah, no, I did it wrong. What? Boom. The bubblegum blade. Now this bag. I'd say bad boy, but it's a weapon for my sister. But if I say bad girl, then it doesn't sound very appropriate. But essentially, arrows. You do need them on you to be able to do it. And if I remember correctly, I think, it only works with regular arrows. But like, yeah, this weapon's fairly overpowered. With the fact that you can just like do that. Oh yes, 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 yes. I love this one. This is one that someone on Discord came up with the name of for me. Boom. This one wasn't made by my friends. This is like an original design, but I couldn't think of the name of it. And so someone gave me the name Gladiosis, coming from bone and sword. It's just like a netherite sword, but slightly slower and just fairly cooler looking. Oh, and it's also relatively easy to make. See, and so its critical hits will actually deal more damage because of that. This one's literally just like better than a netherite sword, and it shoots arrows. Okay, now this one is for a quote-unquote key material, and so is this. These are literally just the same recipe, but one's iron and one's gold. Because you can't have ferrum without aurum. Yeah, they're just like super dense variants of iron and gold nuggets that do not do freaking anything, except they're using like one recipe currently. Which is this. Comedically heavy sword. This sword is so comedically heavy, even anime swords can't outweigh it. It's got such incredibly slow speed. By that, it's got 0.01, or essentially 0. And when you hold it, you get golden 3, which are, for reference. Yeah, look at that, look at that, look at that. It's slowly climbing higher on the bar. Right? Do I still have golden? Oh, yeah, I still have golden. So? Without golden? Right? With golden. I accelerate much faster and I can't climb back out. It's funny. But essentially... I want to know what happens if I land a critical hit on a warden. I'm just gonna skip to the part where it's all charged up. Okay, so... Okay, well, it didn't do much, but like... Yeah, if you survive the hit, you're being launched upwards. I'm not even doing the full damage because it's not making it to that one line yet. Yeah, it is like that terrible of a weapon. Like anime sword. At least like the Oversized ones. Uh, oh, yep. This. Once again, 3 recipes for the same item. Oh, God. The greedy man is you. The greedy man is you. Boom. Boom. And each one gives a respective amount. So when using an amethyst shard, because they're easier to come across than echo shards, you get 1. If you use an echo shard, you get 2. If you use a Tomashi token, you get 3. But essentially, this is like a lore thing. Like, you hear the echoes of a tormented soul, it'll let of a insert soul type soul. I think there's like tormented, greedy, and a couple other things, and you just hear some of their last words. Please, someone, anyone, please help me. No, no, not you, anyone but you. So essentially, they're like a prisoner. You get Bad Omen 2 glowing, and Bad Luck 3 for like 30 seconds, I think. Formed from the dying wishes of the fallen, consuming on will let you feel the last moments of a random soul trapped inside. Oh my gosh, I got the tormented soul again. This might take a while. I'll go gambling for it later, but there's also greedy soul and a couple of other things. Oh, then currently the last weapon in the game at the moment. The last uh, item from someone other than myself. What? Oh, that doesn't count as stone? God damn it. God damn it, man. What? Hold on. Yep, okay, so my suspicions are right. I meant to use ferrum. You can use like any stone. So I chose those 3, and then boom. The Tomahawk. It's it's very Mjolnir inspired with the fact you can throw it, and yeah, this is like a really funny item in this. But yeah, it explodes into lightning. There's also a chance when it hits blocks or entities for it to explode. I have had to nerf the chance so frequently because of how quickly it would lag out your world if the chances were higher. But essentially, look at this. Hold on. Yo, it's an axe. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that the Tomahawk was an axe? But yeah, it's more powerful than a netherite sword or axe, right? It's much slower. And that, so like slash summon husk. You just look at this, 2-shot a husk. Even if you're not patient, you can 1-shot it with a critical hit, or you can just hit it a couple of times. That only took 4 hits, right? Or maybe you want to show off. Oh god, a malazed husk. Whatever will I do? Hit it, that's what I'll do. Okay, I failed. Yeah, that's something you can do in this. I just go to creative. Boom, there it is. And this can just go on forever. That's why I had to nerf the chance. Because there's no limit to how many times they can explode. They just oh, look at that. They just only have a very small chance of doing so. But if you give them long enough, If you summon enough, you're guaranteed for it to go on infinitely. It's like less than a 10% chance because it was that overpowered, even at 10% chances. Oh, look, a block caliber. Will I get legendary sword of legend? No, I will not. I was right. Oh my god, yes. The thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening, have finally stopped. But yeah, here's all the weapons in one spot. Oh yeah, I'm working on the Devil's Knife from Deltarune and the Big Shot Blaster. Absolutely nothing suspicious about that hole in there. Definitely not spammed into something. But yeah, look, Pip is. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot to give it durability. Okay, bye bye.